How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a tier list. So as you can see, today we're doing the Doctor Who series 1 to 12 and specials tier list. So we've got A, B, C, D and S for Super. So S is going to be the top level, D is going to be the bottom level, and as you can see here at the bottom we have got series 1 all the way up to the latest series 12. So starting off, we've got Christopher Eccleston's one and only series with Doctor Who. Now, to me, the episodes in it were good. The way that Eccleston portrayed the Doctor was amazing, but there were some issues with CGI. But to me, you've got to put it as S, because without this revival series being so good, we wouldn't have Doctor Who at all after these series. So series 1 has got to go for S. I mean, you've got the returning back with the Sardine. You've got the recurring issue of the Doctor and Jackie, the Doctor and Rose constantly arguing and fighting, then going to love each other. We just need this. Series 2, I'm not too keen on this. I've touched on it on many episodes. Yes, Rose and the Doctor have kind of got a relationship, but the Doctor's just changed. David Tennant, I really do love him, but I just do not think him and Rose work well. So I'm going to put that in B, which is a controversial decision, but I do like it. Now, series 3 with Martha Jones. I love Martha. I've spoke about it with Brad on previous videos. I've spoke about it on my own. But the stories in this were like just basically reused from series 2 for a lot of them. But we did get the introduction of the face of Bo and the return of Captain Jack. So I'm going to put that as A. It wasn't the best series in my opinion, but it wasn't the worst. Series 4, we've got Donna in it, we've got the return of Rose, the return of Mickey, the return of Martha Jones, Captain Jack return. Everybody returns in this series in the finale, and I think that deserves to be S. I mean, we get the first look at Davros, the Daleks are back. It's just an amazing series for me, and I really do love that. I go and watch this series back a lot. It's not the most rewatched series for me, but it is up there. Then we got the specials, so that is Waters of Mars, the one with the alien on the the Buzz in the alien planet with Lee Evans in it, and then the End of Time. Now, the End of Time, even though it's kind of heartbreaking, I love it. Waters of Mars, absolutely amazing. Love that story. And with the link to Time of Victorious, which have started to come out, absolutely love it. But that episode on the Buzz knocks it down for me. I've got to put it online with series 2. I really do not like it. It just doesn't work for me. Series 5, it's my most rewatched series. I absolutely love series 5 and the introduction of Matt Smith. It just works for me. The childness of it, bearing in mind I was a child when Matt Smith come back out, and when Matt Smith became the Doctor and he was this fun character with like the child in him. I was a child at the time and it resembled with me a lot, so that's got to go up to S. Oh, now we've got series 6. Now this one is all about the Silence and Melody Pond, and I love that series, but it isn't as good as series 5 for me, and it's on par with series 3. Great twists, great stories, but just not amazing for me. Now we've got series 7. I did like series 7 actually, but how they split it in 2 parts did kind of annoy me. And then you've got all that crap with Clara splitting herself along the Doctor's timeline, the Doctor going into his own timeline. It's got to be on par with the specials in series 2 for me. I mean, if we could split it into 2 halves, series 7 part 1, A tier, easily. Series 7 Part 2, B tier. I mean, I do love it, but it just hasn't got that for me. Then the 50th anniversary, A tier. Not the best, not the worst, but I really do enjoy it. Then move on to Series 8. Now, this is a controversial decision. Straight to C tier. The way Peter Capaldi portrayed the Doctor, I really didn't enjoy, and Clara just got annoying for me in this series, and it just got very annoying very quickly. Series 9, exactly the same. Really began to hate Clara in this series, even though the Master was back as Missy. Absolutely hate the series. There was just nothing good enough for me in that. Then Series 10 with Bill, I've got to say that brought my expectations back up to in line with the 50th anniversary in Series 6. Like, it was fun again. It was literally just Travel of the Week, not an overarching storyline. I did enjoy this series, but it wasn't the best I've seen Doctor Who compared to Series 4, Series 1 and Series 5. So, moving on to Series 11. I didn't like this one. It's on par with Peter Capaldi, in my opinion, the Series 8 and Series 9. Series 11 I absolutely hated. It was terrible, it just didn't work, but no returning characters, no returning villains. It just didn't work for me. Yes, it was fun to have Doctor Who back, but it didn't give me anything there. And now we've got Series 12. Now, The Timeless Child, a lot of people I know do not like this series. They absolutely detest it because they've turned the Doctor from someone who was just running away to this almighty character. And I've got my theories behind it, which I probably will touch on one day. But at the minute, this series, we had the Lone Cybermen. With the Cybermen return, we had the Daleks return at the end of the series. We also had the return of the Master, the return of Captain Jack, the fugitive of the Judoon returning, a new version of the Doctor. It was twists and turns all along the series, and to me, it doesn't match Peter Capaldi. It doesn't match Series 7. It doesn't even match Series 3. One of the best series of modern Who, in my opinion, along with Series 1, Christopher Eccleston, Series 4, and with David Tennant, Series 5 with Matt Smith. Just Jodie does deserve to go up there. I mean, Chris Chibnall, Some Things You Do, I really do not like, along with a lot of other people. But for the over arc of the story and bringing back nostalgia from when I was a child and making me feel like Doctor Who was getting excited again and you never knew where it was going to turn, it deserves to be up there in my opinion. Now, I know not many people are going to agree with this. Please, if you think I've rated it unfairly, put it in the comments and I will read it and I will respond and I will take in what you've said and consider it, and then probably do an updated one in a few months' time when Series 13 comes out. But that is my tier list right now, and I'm happy with it. I mean, none of them are in a D tier because there isn't a single series of Doctor Who where I would willingly skip. Series in the C tier, it's like I'll watch it, but it isn't something I'll go to unless I'm watching every series of Doctor Who in order. Like, if I'm watching from Series 1 up until Series 12, just before Series 13, which I probably will do, I guess I will watch them, but I'm not going to go and watch them again unless I need to. Series B, like, I can watch it and appreciate it, but I can miss that. Like, I'll watch it in order. If I'm watching, like, Dalek stories from there, I'll watch it, but it's not. I've not got to watch every episode out of the series. I can skip the series sometimes. The A tier, I'll rewatch a fair bit, and the S tier is like my favourite ones to rewatch. put yours in the description if you've made a tier list. I mean, it's on tierlistmaker.com. If you've made one, just drop the link in the comments. I'll check it out. I'll look at it. But this is what my tier list is, because at the end of the day, without Series 1, we wouldn't have up to Series 13. Series 4, with the Doctor and Donna bringing it back because it started to get lost. Series 5, Matt Smith bringing back the child out of all of us, redesigning the Daleks and then retconning it later on, which I don't agree with. But the Daleks coming back, Prisoner Zero, everything out of that series made sense. And the last series made sense to all the recurring villains, with the Cybermen, Captain Jack, John Martin's new Doctor, the Jadoon, everything just worked in that series for me. Okay, that's it for this week's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for some more Doctor Who content.